Yeah, thanks again to the organizers. Yesterday was an amazing day. I really had an excellent, excellent day and evening, and it was just so great to be here in Nepal. Thank you to everybody from Nepal for welcoming us here and hosting us. It's just excellent. So I'm going to start by asking a couple questions. I'd just like to get a feeling for who. How many sort of regional coordinators for Let's Do It do we have here in the room? Okay. Or local coordinators, or who in 2013 is going to be running a Let's Do It cleanup event somewhere in the world? Okay, great. Or involved in one, not even necessarily running it? Okay, fantastic. So then when... Brilliant. Okay, great. So more than half the room. That's fantastic. Okay. So of those people, then when will your events be held?
End of September.
Okay.
January or February something.
Okay, great.
21st of April.
Mid next year?
Yeah.
Okay.
21st of April.
April. Okay. Yeah. And some people also around World Environment Day, I believe?
Yeah.
Around June, early June? Okay. Yeah, okay. Great. So people are starting to plan. I guess everybody's starting to plan right now for their events in 2013, which is really exciting, and that we have this conference to get motivated and understand more about best practice and some of the challenges that we're all facing. So what I'm going to share with you today is a little bit about how we have worked with the media to engage stakeholders, drive change, raise awareness levels, and then ultimately get volunteers out on the day of the event. So we do it in a 3-phase process. So, you know, the first thing we want to do is we want to build awareness of the campaign. And, you know, because we're just learning about Let's Do It campaign, unfortunately at the end of our 2012 event, we haven't had any Let's Do It branding on our campaign materials from last year, but next year we will certainly be including the Let's Do It brand and logo and start promoting that throughout Asia, Hong Kong and Asia, you know, in a big way. So what we'll look at doing is at the beginning of 2013, start building awareness and education, start generating a buzz about 6 months out. Now we hold our campaign every year. We kick it off on the 15th of September. And we run it for 6 weeks. So on June 5th, World Environment Day, every year we hold a press conference. So have any of you guys held press conferences before? Yeah? To hold, yeah, okay, great. So what we do is we, you know, invite celebrities or some spokesperson that can help us get the message out, help draw the media to our press conference so that we can, you know, hit the masses, the mainstream media. So we have been very fortunate to have a guy, Daniel Wu, who is the lead director, producer, and actor in Hong Kong. He's a heartthrob. He's just a great guy. Really does care about the environment. So here in Nepal, who's the most famous actor, or do you have any actresses or famous people that? Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
And does anybody in the room know that person?
Everybody knows that
Okay,
person.
do you have a connection, or like you know someone that knows him, or know someone, or have a way to reach him?
Find a connection.
Yeah, because that would be my invitation to you, is to send a letter if you haven't already, and to goes to everybody else in the other countries that you're working with, is to yeah, just to reach out to you know, a famous politician or celebrity, or all of the above, or you know, a sports person, someone that really cares about the environment, that's going to support you and your organization in getting the word out. So the second step that we do is basically building up to the launch period when we kick off. You know, so we sort of slowly start building the initiative, and then we have another press conference where we actually announce team sign-up. So this is how we run the event in Hong Kong, is through teams and individual participation. Now anyone can have a team, and the team can be anywhere from 5 people or a family to thousands of people. So it's last year our largest team size was about 500 people. But, many teams out cleaning from the period of the 15th of September to the 4th of November. So again, it's really all about sort of raising awareness throughout this period of the issues. So we do that in a number of ways. And we do it with a 360-degree media and marketing strategy. So, yesterday I showed you briefly one of the on-air TV commercials that we've been showing. And, I find TV to be such an effective way. I mean, I personally don't watch TV, but just millions and millions of people do. And, it's zero waste, right? So it beats putting up thousands and thousands of posters all over the city. And it does reach the masses. However, what I've found yesterday, or recently, is, we've been working with a brand, National Geographic Channel, who's an excellent brand, an educational TV brand, something that matches, they have the same morals and values and ethics as we do, which has been great. However, they're not mass media, right? They're not reaching as many households as, say, one of the Chinese TV stations in Hong Kong. So I got really from yesterday, if we want to increase our numbers, which we do, and every year, I've shared with you yesterday that we're going up at about a 30 to 65% increase every year, from a couple hundred volunteers to 33,000 this year. But that, nothing. I was so humbled yesterday to hear, 200,000 volunteers, over 250,000. So I'm really thinking, okay, we can't just work with National Geographic anymore. Here I thought that was amazing, but ultimately we really got to reach the masses, and we need to go into China. We're going to Chinese media. I think it's time to really get more media partners, and so that's something that's starting to shift for me, which is quite good. And with print media, we have engaged local Chinese, the #1 Chinese newspaper company in Hong Kong. They reach more than 3.5 million homes every day, people. Then we have also the largest English language newspaper on board, the South China Morning Post. And we then have a glossy magazine, a monthly glossy Tatler. It's a sort of, who's who in society magazine. And we have also a Hong Kong magazine, which is like a local, more sort of mid-range demographic. And then we have daily also. So we get a real mix of media partners. Radio, we also work with radio, and then outdoor advertising. So we do have some buses around town with our promotional campaigns on it. And again, all of this, in some cases we've paid a little bit of money for some charity rates, but the majority of the media that we do get is all through barter. So in exchange for us putting their logo on our campaign, they'll give us a certain amount of value of media. So, what that looks like, you have to, calculate the value of what you're offering them. So the more media I can get on board, the more value I can give to all my media partners. So we'll calculate, okay, what is, 6,000 TV commercials worth? That's worth a lot, right, over a 5-month period. And so then we can then offer the newspaper's logo on those TV commercials. In exchange, we put the National Geographic Channel logo in the newspapers, and it's all just very much win-win-win for everybody. So the message gets out, education, people are learning about the issues, learning how they can make a difference. So it's an empowering exercise as well as also engaging. So online, we're just really learning to improve our strategy, and I think what we're going to do next year is look at actually hiring a social media expert, because I'm not a social media expert, and I have a very small team, and I find that it can be such an effective tool, and you see so many amazing viral campaigns going off, and just really getting out there, and we're not even managing to achieve that, even though we do have very Daniel Wu and Lisa Selzner and all of these other awesome experts on celebrities on board, still not getting our numbers up. So it's something that we're working on. So this is the on-air promotion that I was mentioning. So we did, every year we've pushed and pushed for more spots on the TV. And this is what I invite all of you to do, is really to show the value to your media partners and just keep asking for more. And so when we started out, we had, I think, 50 free TV spots, 30-second TV spots. Then we moved up to a couple hundred. Well, this year we had 6,000 complimentary TV spots around the region, not just in local Hong Kong feeds. In fact, some people said they saw the TV commercials happening in Nepal, in India, Australia, all over Asia, which is pretty cool. And so, you know, this is, what was it? 2.14 million people that we were reaching. And they're just, it's a very, very good way to reach people. And I think we're going to do a survey this year to find out how many of our volunteers actually, where did they find out about the campaign. I think it'd be interesting to know that. So this is just a little example of the above and below the line media partners. Does everybody familiar with those terms, above and below the line media? No, so you've got sort of your traditional advertising and marketing in the above the line, and the below the line is more like postcards and promotional leaflets and educational things like that. So we do a combination of both. We do have also some postcards that we've done, and that goes out in 180 locations around Hong Kong every year as well. Everything that we do, of course, is bilingual in Hong Kong. It has to be. The English-speaking community, Western community is only 1.85% of the actual population of Hong Kong. So fortunately, I've got a really good Chinese-speaking team member, or two, now actually. So then, as I mentioned yesterday, it's not just about on-air, online, TV, marketing. On-ground events are really important leading up to the event as well. And then it's also, like Nara was mentioning, about getting, a fashion show is a really fun way, or a street party or a festival to get people excited and engaged. And so every year we do this recycled couture fashion show, and we're holding our fashion show this coming Tuesday in Hong Kong as a thank you, an award ceremony. So we'll be inviting team members from all the teams that participated to come to a big party on Tuesday night and accept awards and have free drinks and enjoy some festivities, and I'll be announcing the winners for this year's conference. And the fashion, all the garments that we make are out of trash that we've collected off the beaches and in the country parks and stuff. So this year we've actually got a professor, Casey Wong, from the University of Hong Kong, who's going to be creating a big sculpture made from stuff that we've collected, and we're doing it in the largest shopping mall of Hong Kong. So we're going to have a photo exhibit and exhibition, which would be really cool. So next year we'll have Let's Do It brand all over that too, which is really exciting. And so now this is something I just want to share with you. This is another project that we've just launched actually. Has anybody here heard of ecozine.com? Great. So this is sort of my new baby. We launched this online sustainable lifestyle magazine 3 weeks ago. It's just in the soft launch beta version. But what it is, it's a platform, free with educational and entertainment, environmental news and media, basically. So it's quite...
I already used it.
Right on! Good for you. So it's updated daily lifestyle issues and all of that. There's also some interactive components, and this is, we actually posted a story about the Let's Do It conference on here. It was the top story, ran. Our numbers are soaring because we've positioned ecozine.com as the lead sponsor of the Country Cleanup Challenge in Hong Kong this year. So we launched Ecozine with a $20 million National Geographic Channel campaign this year, which is pretty awesome, for free. So pretty excited about that. It's not funded yet at all. It's just been, I built it out of like spare change and a lot of passion and support from friends. So, but hopefully it will be. It's a new social enterprise that we're starting this year, and we're looking forward to seeing where it goes. But starting in Hong Kong, starting in Asia, and taking it around the world. So we're also looking for partners. If anybody wants to get involved with that, we'd love to see how we can support you. So, okay, I've talked about the online engagement already. The public relations, again, the three-prong approach for the media. Like I said, we do the pre-driving awareness, then the team sign-up, we're announcing the actual event kickoff, and then you want to tell the media also what they're really interested in is what are your results. So at the end of the event, a press conference, that's when all the media like to turn up actually. It's the most exciting time when you really unveil what your success rate was. And so that is what we'll be doing on Tuesday. And yeah, I look forward to seeing all of the results from all of your events next year as well. And we can promote it. So, supporting organizations, mentioned a little bit about this yesterday as well. Engaging chambers of commerce, government offices, the Education Bureau. We work in Hong Kong with a number of different government departments. In fact, our main partner for the cleanup is the Food and Environmental Hygiene Department. They actually are responsible for cleaning up all the trash in Hong Kong. So we firmly believe in working alongside all sectors. There's no argument, there's no place for any kind of, it's just everything is done in very much goodwill, and I don't like to criticize anybody because there's always a way to work together and put aside your differences. Yeah, so then our sponsors, which is not just media partners, I want to share what that looks like with you guys. So we now are working with the Japanese bank as our main sponsor, Nomura. We've got Nikon as the title sponsor for the Coastal Cleanup Challenge, the camera, and the National Geographic for the City Cleanup Challenge, and Ecozine for the country cleanup. They got a really sweet deal on sponsorship. So it looks really impressive. Wow, look at all those brands. But the fact is, like, the Let's Do It spirit. I mean, it's not about the money. It's about services. It's about barter. It's about exchange. It's about just what can we do for you? What can you do for us? And it's a really happy family. These partnerships are friends. They're invaluable. It's amazing what we're all working together. It's great. But what I gained and understood from yesterday is like, we don't have many NGO partners. In fact, we don't have many at all, right? So we have the Business Environment Council, we have a couple others, but never really approached all of the NGOs because we haven't. But I can see that is the secret to getting the numbers up. I can really see that is. It's about empowering everybody and really reaching out and kind of holding on. This is our little event, So I'm really excited about that transformation happening next year with our event. And before I finish, I just want to share a couple videos with you, a couple other videos, so you can kind of get an idea of.
Every year, millions of marine animals.
So we start with just like a general teaser campaign, then we get more specific and get really people into sort of the action, the activity, signing up.
Hong Kong's country parks.
So this is kind of cool. That they sang our tagline, "What you do counts." Then we've got also some famous
As a child, I had learned to recycle. I even got money from collecting pop bottles and beer bottles, and I bought my own bicycle from that. I grew up as a way of life, and now that is starting in Hong Kong. It's great to see. First of all, stop using a plastic bag. How easy is that? I look under my cupboard, and there used to be a stack of 100 or 200 plastic bags. What would I do? I just throw it in the garbage. I'd feel guilty. Now, I don't even have plastic bags in our home. Hi, I'm Anthony. Don't trash our future. What you do counts.
Organized by
we've got a whole series and factoids and things like that. Anybody want to see any more?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Very short. Also some short videos, which is really
Yeah, definitely, please, yeah.
If you can just set mine up, because it's really appropriate for the Nepal, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
They have a very good campaign for this.
Yeah. So next year we can have Let's Do It on our campaign materials. Well, while you're getting that set up, I can show a couple more.
Hong Kong is such a beautiful place, and I'm sure it looked exactly like Hawaii before we all came here and threw our trash all over the place, but it can be beautiful again. We have a water filter at home, and then we have a container that we take, like a water bottle that we fill up every single day, and then we take with us, and we never use plastic bottles. Everybody in Hong Kong thinks that it makes such a huge difference, you know? And then other than that, I mean, help clean up the beaches, support Hong Kong Cleanup and EcoZine and National Geographic and all of this, because they're doing such a big thing here, bringing awareness and bringing people together to make a difference. Hi, this is Jocelyn. Don't trash our future. What you do counts.
I have a question. Do you have these commercials in Chinese as well?
Oh yes, everything's in Chinese, yeah. I'm just not putting them on in Chinese for you now.